Hello, Enid, and welcome to Enid on the Move. My name is Larissa Sloan. I am the media assistant here for the communications department. And with me today is Scott Morris. He is the assistant city manager.
Merry Christmas, Enid.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas. And so we have a lot of great information to get to today. But we're going to talk about some fun stuff first. So we had a really cool thing happen this past week. Actually, did you know that it was on the Sunday? It's the CBS Sunday morning show.
That's right. As many of you got to experience, we had an amazing drone show in Enid last Wednesday. 1,000 drones downtown by the tree. It was truly magical. I had my whole small group of friends and community. We went out downtown and watched the drone show, and it was amazing. So if you weren't there, you really missed it. There's all kinds of places where you can go online and watch the video. I'm sure the video doesn't do it true justice to what it really was, but if you missed it, go find it on the. I'm sure it's on Facebook on multiple pages, but go watch it. It was amazing, and I just want to give a shout out to the Williams family and the one crew that put all of that together. So that was a huge undertaking and such a blessing to our community. So thank you very much for the work that you've done, making our community just a place where people can go get together and there's things to do. And can you believe in a town like Enid, Oklahoma, we have a 120-foot tall, 122-foot tall Christmas tree, 1,000 drone light show, ice skating rink, fireworks, all of the things and activities that we have to celebrate the Christmas season we have in Enid, Oklahoma. So I'm just glad, I'm proud of my hometown, and I'm glad that we all have the opportunity to have all those things.
Well, Enid is not my hometown, but I sure do love Enid. I think Enid is a great community. In light or in I don't know. Since we're talking about Christmas, what are some fun traditions that you do in your family?
I can think of something from my childhood, and I'm wondering if anyone else has this memory. But one of the memories, I used to go to this little Lutheran church, and the children would do a Christmas Eve ceremony, and at the end you would get a paper bag filled with like old-timey Christmas gifts. So there would be peanut brittle, regular peanuts. You would probably get an orange and an apple, maybe some hard candy. And I don't know if that's too old school. I don't know if people still keep up those kind of traditions, but that's something that I remember. Probably the biggest tradition that my family has is we like to attend a service on Christmas Eve. That's kind of something that I don't think will ever change. But one of the newest traditions of the last couple of years, and I just got done talking about it, we love to go downtown. We love to be around for Enid Lights Up the Plains and for the One and just for those events. And it's kind of gets started right after Thanksgiving, but it just gets you kicked into the Christmas spirit of wow, and just kind of the wonder in the community of, okay, I'm starting to understand why Christmas is important. People have their different reasons, and it's a good way to get started on it when not all of us are always optimistic or excited about Christmas, but those are the things that get me excited about it. What about you?
So one thing that we do in our family is we, every year, you have your traditional Christmas ornaments that you put on the tree, but we go to Hobby Lobby or we go around, and wherever we find an ornament that speaks to us, that's our ornament for the year. And so each year the ornaments are different, and you're obviously accumulating ornaments, but it's really neat to be able to see how they evolve. And like one year might be a robot, and the next year might be a key for like a show that he was watching for like Key House. And so it's just interesting, the kind of ornaments that children get to choose.
That brings back a crazy memory. My grandmother used to have an ornament for each of the grandchildren that was on the tree with our names on them. And I just was now thinking of that when you're talking about ornaments. So,
yeah.
Wow, what a memory.
And then what's cool is that you accumulate them, and then when they get older, then you can either pass them on, or, you just hope that they pass that tradition on. You were talking about what gets you in the Christmas spirit. Now, I'm just going to be really honest. It is not Christmas until I have heard the B.C. Clark song. Like, it is just, if I don't hear it, it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I love that song, though. And my kids are, like, over it. They're so over it.
It's Oklahoma's oldest jeweler since
know.
1893.
Yeah, so give the gift. No, can't fail.
At a B.C. Clark
Anniversary sale. That's a lot of fun. We hope that you have a wonderful Christmas. Now let's get into some of the more official information that we have to do. So the first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the water infrastructure that we do, or that we have going on.
It's a great program. I know if you live in Oklahoma, you may feel inconvenienced, but it's going to be great. There's some fire hydrants there that need to have better fire flow, and so we're improving all of that infrastructure. And some of those things that are underground, they cost a lot of money, but they don't seem like that big of a deal. But it is a big deal, and we've increased fire flows in another area where we've had some hydrants that just weren't flowing well at all, and now have sufficient and much better pressure than they did before. Another thing that to keep in mind when you see these type of projects, one of the things that they're doing in addition to making the water flow better is a lot of times they move these utilities out from under the road and they move them next to the road in the right of way. And that makes it so that next time that we go and make a street repair, when all of that's said and done, if there was to be a water main rupture, you won't have to tear up a brand new street to fix the water. So whenever we do these infrastructure improvements for water, we're getting it out of the way so that when new street is put down, we're not wasting taxpayer dollars by having to tear up brand new fresh concrete streets to fix the water. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And we're finishing up the drainage channel on the over south of the meadows. We'll be doing that for a while through the spring. Looks like through May. So yep.
And then we also have some traffic alerts that affect your daily route or whatnot. And so we have the intermittent lane closures on
Sombrero Circle.
Okay, and that's South La Mesa Drive, and so that will should wrap up by the end of the next week. Actually, that went fast.
And then 10th Street, and we've covered this before. This says that it'll be finished by January 5th, but just as soon as that portion of 10th is finished, they'll be working on another section of 10th. So 10th is going to be wonderful when it gets all the way completed, but just be patient as we make these improvements in our community. And sooner or later, it's going to be done, and you're going to forget about the hard times, and it's going to be, oh, this is great. It's beautiful.
Speaking of that, we have an amazing announcement. Willow Road is back open, and I know a lot of people have been really excited about this, and like, when is it going to open? It's, it's out of the way and stuff like that. And so, but it's reopened now.
So that's East Willow in between 30th and about 10th Street. Yep, that was a Oklahoma Department of Transportation job, and they finished it up.
Yep, so that is a lot better. And then we also have, I do have a press release that I don't have a graphic for, that I just received, but I did want to let you know, so I'm going to read that information off. So we do have over on West Maple Avenue and North Jefferson Street, there will be a pedestrian crosswalk that will be closed off, and that will block that road, so that's a road closure. And so that is estimated to last about 2 weeks, and that should be starting tomorrow, and that should wrap up in the beginning of next year.
Good to know. Which
is crazy, because next year is like 2 weeks away.
That's right.
Which is wild. So,
I'm not coming to work next Monday.
No. And then we also have Ask Mason. I know we talk about this a lot. We can just kind of go over that a little bit. If you have any questions, then just email him at askmason@enid.org, and you might be lucky and get your question selected.
Mayor Mason enjoys communicating with the public and trying to make sure that everyone's well informed, so he will welcome any question that you have. He's very interactive. We had a ribbon cutting just this morning at the Enid Public Library, and he was there, of course, and the library's back open. They got some brand new carpet down on the first floor, and they're open again. They were shut down for a couple weeks, and now the library's open.
Yeah. And then we also have our holiday closings that we're going to talk about. So the trash schedule is not expected to be affected by the closings, and so just be aware of that. If you have any business, make sure you take care of that all this week, because Monday and Tuesday we're celebrating.
That's right. Most of us will be closed on Monday and Tuesday. We don't have a normal trash route on Monday, but they will be running on the 26th. They will be running on that Tuesday as normal.
But then we also have New Year's. So I believe that's a Monday.
That's a Monday.
So January 1st, make sure you get any kind of business taken care of before then too.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's that great time of year. We get some time off to be with family.
Yeah, we need that. And then we also have, so with the cold weather coming and stuff like that, the Parks and Rec department has begun winterizing the restroom accommodations at Champlain Park, Crossland Park, Government Springs Park, and the north and south sides of Meadow Lake Park. But Cleveland Trailhead restrooms are heated, so they will remain open during the winter season.
That's right.
So,
and I think probably going forward, a lot of the restrooms that we'll build will have heat. At least that's the hope. Hopefully we'll have less closures during the winter season. But a lot of these that don't have heat, that's the only thing to do to protect them from freezing up and breaking, is we just have to close them down until the spring. The good news is they will have porta potties out there that are available.
yes, that is true. And the weather is still nice. Just because it's cold doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the park.
That's right.
So get out there and swing your heart out. And then we also have employment opportunities. That is an amazing place to work, and the benefits. If you know anybody, we are always looking for great employees.
Those are not bad wages, guys.
They're really not.
We need some
They're
help
really not.
recruiting, so
Yeah.
point people to our website. We'd love to have them apply at enid.org/careers.
And that description is going to be on that website. So don't miss that opportunity. And then we also have the commission or the boards and commission vacancies.
That's right. Looks like there's 3 of them available. So get your applications in. There's plenty of time before we're making decisions on these. At least at the next meeting, we're not doing one. Tomorrow, we're not deciding any of these. So there's at least another couple weeks you can put your application in.
Yep, and that's at enid.org/board applications. And so there you go. There's that information. And then I'm going to let you take it away. This is our meeting agendas, and Scott is going to tell you all about it.
That's right. We have one meeting tonight, our Metropolitan Area Planning Commission meeting, and we have one agenda item on there for a lot split. So this will be a very quick and short meeting. There's approval of minutes and a lot split. That's tonight, 6 o'clock at the council chambers. Anyone's welcome to join us. And then tomorrow, we will have our regularly scheduled study session and commission meeting. And at 5 o'clock is our study session, so there's going to be some great items on there. There's one for some bridges that we're looking at, a bridge report. We're going to get an update for the Call Lake program. We're going to get an update on the Call Lake financial aspect. And we'll see some of those updates like that on the study session. The regular agenda starts at 6:30. It should be a fairly short meeting. There's no administration items. There are mostly consent items, and then in EMA we're hoping to get approval to purchase another front-load trash truck. So that's all happening tomorrow night at 6:30. You're invited to join us at our meeting, and we hope to see you there. You can sign up for public comments if you'd like, and hopefully it'll be a short meeting and we can have a Merry Christmas and move on and do some more business in 2024.
Yeah. And then this is just a wrap up of what he was saying. So we have a meeting tonight at 6 o'clock at the council chambers. And then tomorrow we have the commission meeting at 5, which is a study session. And then we have the commission meeting at 6:30. And then, so if you want to sign up for public comment, then that's the place to do. And that's how you know what's going on within the city. And then you can connect with us all over the place, because we know that you're everywhere. And so if you have any questions, feel free to call in. Our number is 616-7258. And we'd be more than happy to help you. And other than that, I think that this might be one of the last times that you see me, because Miss Elena is going to make her appearance in probably about a week. And so that's exciting. I am ready for it.
Maybe you'll have the first baby of the new year. Or maybe you're hoping that you'll have this baby before the new year.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm healthy is what we want. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be over. It's been a very long time. Merry Christmas, Enid.
Merry Christmas
and we hope
to you.
that you have a happy new year. And we hope to see you back next year.